Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next. Paul Hamels, a southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Trio fastballs in for a strike.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Profar has a read on it. He's got it one away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. Can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So striding forward now, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone to get himself back in this count.
The 2-0 on the way. Is looked at for the first strike. Just underway in Arlington. Ball 3. Payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Dallas Keuchel is a complete pitcher. He's kind of a throwback to a Jimmy Key kind of pitcher, a Tom Glavine type, not overpowering, 89 to 91 miles an hour with sink. Has the curveball, has the slider, and the straight changeup. What makes Dallas Keuchel so good, he'll throw all 4 of his pitches at any point in the count.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here's Jurickson Profar, head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Settling in now, Elvis Andrus, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here it comes now to Andrus. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We are still scoreless. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Carlos Correa.
First delivery to him on the way. 4-1. Correa, sometimes called Show Rea, who was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2-0 now. And a step off. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's George Springer, previously against Cole Hamels. He's really struggled, 1 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed up a little high.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Springer swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit back up the middle. There is Andrus. There's one on to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Evan Gaddis now standing in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Hamels ready with the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. The 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Astros are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in, Nomar Mazara. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman. He can do it all. 5 tools. The ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's 0 for 5. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Gallo is one of the very few left-handed bats that displays a lot of power against left-handed pitching. He drives the ball well in these matchups, which simply has not been the case very often in baseball.
Yeah, and I think it all starts with his front shoulder. I mean, so many times you see left-on-left matchups, and what is it? Slider in the dirt, fastball that lights up a left-handed batter. Not with this guy. He keeps his approach short, keeps that front shoulder tucked, and plays with the big part of the field.
Keuchel gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And a wasted pitch there. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2. He's able to find a knockout there.
Here's Rougned Odor now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. From the stretch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Klug leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that one stayed too low, apparently. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. One left for Texas. We'll move to the third with no score.